Now, where was I? Oh, I forgot. So let me just begin with this. A message from the one behind the one. You might be wondering why I hide through a doll or think that it's dumb. Well, here's the thing. In this day and age, people are so sidetracked by appearances, and they get way too distressed by what the body shape is or the color of it is, that they aren't really focusing on listening. I find that I receive a sermon or a talk much better with my eyes closed and just turn off my eyes and just listen with my ears, or rather hear with your inner ear, which is what listening is all about. I can't really figure out all the dynamics of the internet or the mechanical devices necessary to imply my readings, so this is just where I'm at for now. Remember, I'm just a doll and not perfect. All right, now where to begin? Oh yeah, the apocryphon of John. Okay, so he's not John the Baptist. He's the son of Zebedee and Salome, who is considered to be one of the apostles, and one of the many, I might add. But did you know that Salome was one of Mary Magdalene's closest friends? Yep, one of her besties. And she was also there for many of Christ's teachings, so we might even call her an apostle too. But did she get any credit? Nope. She was just John's mom. Bummer, huh? All right, already. So let's begin. The apocryphon of John. The teaching of the Savior and the revelation of the mysteries and the things hidden in silence, even these things which he taught John, his disciple. And it happened one day when John, the brother of James, who are the sons of Zebedee, had come up to the temple, that a Pharisee named Armanius approached him and said to him, "Where is your master whom you followed?" And he said to him, "He has gone to the place from which he came." The Pharisee said to him, "With deception did this Nazarene deceive you, and he filled your ears with lies and closed your hearts and turned you from your traditions of your fathers." Interesting that Armanius, let's call him Ari for short, waited until finding out that Jesus was gone before talking behind his back and trying to cause John suffering in his mind about the Christ teachings. So much so that he needed to close off the outside world, go internally for questioning, which is what we all should do anyway, right? All right, let me get back to that. When I, John, heard these things, I turned away from the temple to a desert place, and I grieved greatly in my heart, saying, "How then was the Savior appointed, and why was he sent into the world?" Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Okay, never mind. We're okay. Where was I? And when I, John, heard these things, I turned away from the temple to a desert place, and I grieved greatly in my heart, saying, "How then was the Savior appointed, and why was he sent into the world by his Father, and who is his Father who sent him, and what sort of is that eon to which we shall go? For what did he mean when he said to us, 'This eon to which you will go is of the type of the imperishable eon'? But he did not teach us concerning the latter of what sort it is." Straightway, while I was contemplating these things, behold, the heavens opened, and the whole creation which is below heaven shone, and the world was shaken. So one might wonder what kind of drugs he was on, right? But that's the thing. When we go in deeply, we become connected to the heavens above, or to the land of no ending. But really, it's not a land at all, and is the hereafter, or the herein lies the emptiness within us, and the storyline becomes visual, with a dreamlike state that converses with us, through us, in ways that only we can comprehend. Okay, so let's continue. I was afraid, and behold, I saw in the light a youth who stood by me. While I looked at him, he became like an old man, and he changed his likeness again, becoming like a servant. There was not a plurality before me, but there was a likeness with multiple forms in the light. And the likeness appeared through each other, and the likeness had